Hello, everyone, and welcome to Tabor Talk. I'm your host, Michael Tabor. So, getting right into this, I am again listening to an older Tim Ferriss podcast. I believe it's episode number 40 to be. Let me just make sure. I like to get these things right. It is episode 46 with Kevin Rose, informal. Tim Ferriss, Kevin Rose, I believe it's December of 2014, and they're just hanging out, drinking wine, having a great time, and talking about stuff. So, Tim was talking about the books he reads. If you walk into Tim's apartment, there are nothing but books everywhere. Books everywhere. Books on the coffee table. Books over here. It's like one gigantic sort of thing, kind of like me. Like I'm not gonna point the camera, but there are about right here, my porch right now. There are probably about 21, 22 books over here, and I have books inside. If you walk in here, I have books on the coffee table. I have books in the living room to the right. Upsets my wife a bit. And then I have a library downstairs that I'm working on. I'm building shelves. There are thousands and thousands downstairs. It's going to be awesome when I finish. So, Tim is probably more organized in respect to where his books are. So he has them strategically placed. It may look like a mess and clutter, but he says, these books are here for a reason. When I walk, I want to see these and this and that. And he has a housekeeper, and Kevin Rose goes, I bet you she rearranges. He goes, no. Nobody fucks with my books. You could do whatever, but you do not touch my books. All right? One thing annoying with Madeline, my wife, she always rearranges. I'm in the same situation. Like, seems kind of messy, but there's a rhyme and reason to this going on. My books are here. I got a couple of here. I have Houston Smith's books. I've read 3 times, and I refer to it all the time. I have a bunch of stuff that I'm reading now. I have Kevin Kelly's book, and The Story of Film by Mark Cousins, and then Reza Aslan's book, David Chalmers' book on consciousness. It's all here. There's a reason I have... Okay, so similar to Tim. So... But I am kind of messy, too. But again, there is a reason. Like, I have all these notes. I always carry index cards. I always have a notebook with me. I have index cards. You can see this. It looks like, what the hell's that? This is my exercise routine. If you pick this one, this is called Farmer's Walk. Right? I carry 250-pound dumbbells, and I go back and forth on my deck, which is 40 feet. I've measured it out, how much a mile is. And here is, I'm not going to get into this, it's boring, but there's a rhyme or reason to my madness, in other words. And here was very profound what Tim said, and Kevin Rose agreed. If your house is a mess, you're a mess. All right? Your external world and your internal world. I think we all know this, right? That your external... Again, everyone's mess is different. Another person's mess could be another person's neatness, right, and vice versa. Your neat area is a mess. So it's a very subjective thing. But try to imagine this: if things are out of place, like if you were able to take off, if you had a bird's eye view, you take the roof off, and you looked at your house or your apartment or whatever, and things were scattered. And all that, and it doesn't fit with you, there's going to be this major anxiety. There's going to be, even if you say, no, I'm clear in my head, it's just I didn't clean things up, there's going to be that steady, low-grade anxiety. Things are not matching up, okay? You got to put shit in line. That's where they say, clean your room. Jordan Peterson's new book, clean your room. Your room's a mess, you're going to be fucked up. That is 100%. Now, let me give you an example of the reverse, okay? My Madeline said, don't ever talk about my family, and I shouldn't. But I'm not going to be mean here. I'm just going to tell you about someone whose external world is very neat, like beyond neat, Spartan, in fact, and then her brain is chaotic. All right, so Madeline's... All right, she's not going to hear this. But anyway, Madeline's mother has, by the way, she's 91 and in good health. God bless her. Maybe this hard work. She always says, well, what do you do it? She goes, hard work. Hard work. You know, she's Austrian. She's got this accent. Hattie, you're 91. You have no health issues. You're still going strong. Hard work. All right. So, and it's true. You look at her room. Madeline's mother stayed with us for about 6 months when we had an apartment there. And you looked at her room. It was perfect, spotless. I mean, just so Spartan. The sheets, it looked like a military bunk. It was just the military bunk when you're in, an officer's room. Just everything in order. But there was nothing there. She doesn't read at all. There are no books, nothing. Just complete minimalist. And now here's the thing. You look at that neatness in there, and then her brain is not, it's chaotic. She doesn't read at all. She has a 3rd grade education, and when she talks, it's a kind of a combination of German, heavy accent. I don't want to mimic her, but very heavy German slang, and then slangy English, and then kind of a combination, and it's so chaotic. And when I listen to her, it's hard for me to process. She's all over the place. It's like this, and none of it makes sense. I have no idea what the hell she's saying. And Madeline, because it's her mother, she's been, she's lived with her whole life, and she'll sort of understand it. She says it's all messy, but because she knows her so well. So I have to say that you say, like, her mother's not a happy person. She's miserable. She's very hateful and all that. Yeah, she's older, but she's just one of the most miserable persons. And I believe it's because of that clash where her external world is good, but her internal world is complete chaos. And there you have that. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this. I hope this makes sense. External, try to jive right? Try to sync up external, internal. You'll be a happier person. Okay. Good friends, good books, and a sleepy conscience. Peace, love, and understanding here on Tabor Talk.